when I first came to UAF, I knew that something I wanted to do was either try and get involved in athletics or try to get involved in theater. So I asked around. I think I talked to Dr. Hirsch in the Honors College about who I could connect with, and he told me to come talk to Carrie. So I stopped by her office. We had a meeting, and she talked to me about FILPA and everything that it entailed, and she told me about auditions for Pride and Prejudice, and it's really all she wrote. When I came to college, I wasn't a theater major. I didn't expect to walk into auditions and walk out with a role. My mindset when I came into auditions was, why the heck not? I just want to be able to say that I tried. I want to go for it. It is what it is. And I got a role, and I was so excited. I didn't expect it at all, and I was thrilled. And upon getting this role into the play, I was welcomed into the cast and into the department with open arms, and it was great. It was like a new family. And now that I'm cast in Misanthrope this year, it looked a little different because I walked in feeling a lot more confident, a lot more sure of myself, knowing what to expect, versus first semester freshman not knowing what to expect at all. Big difference, but just as much excitement. My role in the Misanthrope is Celemene, and she is very young. She's 20, just like myself in real life, and she's high-spirited. She's very flirtatious. She's already a widow, even though she's 20, which is concerning, but kind of adds to the humor of the play. She is single and ready to mingle, and every guy in this play wants Celemene, and they are very open about it. It's this big competition, and I think Celemene really gets a thrill out of that. She definitely knows how to get what she wants, which I think is pretty funny. But she's great, and what I'm doing to prepare myself for this role is I'm kind of thinking about things from her perspective. I kind of think back to like my early days of high school, where you come into a new world and everything's new and exciting, and like people are paying attention to you, and you're flirting with a bunch of guys, and it's fun and exciting. So I guess that's kind of what I'm thinking of when I'm playing Celemene, and I guess the excitement that comes out of the chase, which I definitely think is what she is feeling throughout the play. She definitely gets a thrill out of all this attention, and her world kind of comes crashing down when people realize what her game is and that she's not so interested in them after all. So that's definitely her downfall. And her gossiping definitely catches up to her, so that's a very important moral lesson of the play, I feel. Regardless of who you are, you should come and see our production of The Misanthrope, because it's one of the first in-person productions since everything happened with coronavirus, and I think that in itself is just a significant reason to come. It's a morale booster for our community, because I feel Fairbanks, both UAF and the community itself, is very artistic and loves theater and music, and it brings joy to our community. So I think that anyone should come see it to get a sense of that joy back. But as for the play itself, it's very lighthearted and entertaining, and there's a very unique twist on the play that you wouldn't expect, as well as modern elements to a pretty classic story.